Well, okay. Good morning, everybody. Thank you very much for coming. Today is our last session. I am very happy that you are doing your projects, the different activities during this course. So let's have a look. Good morning, Azucena. Good morning, all the participants that we are going to have here. Azucena, Deli, Edith, Estela, Esther, Isabel, Janet, Carla, Catherine, Maria, Rosemary, Nancy, well, I don't know who is Naomi, but something like that, and Zenaida. Good morning. I know that it's difficult for you because today is Saturday, but thank you very much for letting me doing the class to date. Okay. Well, today is the last session after 3 sessions that we had before. And I am extremely happy to share with you everything that we have done during the course, okay? So first of all, we are going to do a review, a very short review about the module 1, 2, and 3, because don't forget that after the module 4, you are going to have one evaluation. The evaluation is very simple. It's not difficult. It's in the Google form. Okay, and this is asynchronous. That means that any time that you prefer, you can do it. All right. So not worries about that. You are going to start since tomorrow and you are going to have, I don't know if you are going to have 1 week to do it. So we are going to start with this. And after that, we are going to check 2 new generative artificial intelligence for the classes, okay? In the chat box, okay, good morning. All right, good morning, Carla. Well done. We are going to recap very quickly and we are going to publish about this. Okay. So give me a second, that we are going to check with the correct here. Yes, the generative cloud here. That we are going to do about that. Okay, as you can see, we are going to have 4 different events that we are going to do this, and we are going to do this part. Okay, all right. Do you remember what did you learn during the module number 1? Something that you remember about the module number 1? Anybody in the chat box? What did you learn related to the module number 1? In the chat box, something? No, not ideas? Maybe what is artificial intelligence? What is generative artificial intelligence? What about the hallucination, the bias? What is the difference? When is possible to use it? And a lot of things, okay? So when we are going to recap, okay, in the chat box I can see here. Good morning, Catherine. We are going to talk about different things, and don't forget, please, in the general competences in the course that we are going to have different things, okay? And what is the system of the evaluation that we have? We have a Padlet, we have the Google form, portfolio, evaluation, attendance, and participation as well, okay? Well, we are going to do different resources, and you can tell me what is artificial intelligence. What is artificial intelligence? Could you please try to put? Hi, Sarah. Hi, Xiaomi, Catherine. What do you say? What is artificial intelligence? Something about the concept that you are going to have very quickly because we're going to pass this in less than 20 minutes. It's 8:05. 20 minutes, that's it. It's a prompt engineer. Okay, Isabel. Yeah, you have an idea. Prompt engineer. All right. What else? Here you learned the fundamentals and how do you make very good prompts, okay? Artificial intelligence is the simulation of the human intelligence, but well, in machines. So we are going to talk about that. Yeah. Here is the rise of evolution. So we started, artificial intelligence started in 1956, and during the time we are going to do. We know that this year in 2026, artificial intelligence integrates into daily life because you can see robots, smart TVs, smart fridge, and so on. Everything is possible to do that. And this is an LLM, that is a large language model. This was in the past. In the past, artificial intelligence was only about tests. Okay, the simple language understanding was very basic contents. But it have changed during the year because it included text, images, audio, 3D, and so on. So from the large language model, nowadays is a multimodal generative artificial intelligence, okay? And what is the most important? The feedback that received from people around the world when they put different prompts. As Susana, artificial intelligence is a set of technologies which require human intelligence, obviously. Without the human intelligence, there is nothing. Well, until now, because do you know in the future what is going to happen? Generative artificial intelligence, okay, does mean that is feeding about all the prompts that we are including there. All right. So please, this is the different, maybe this is in the exam, multimodal generative artificial intelligence. Yeah, include everything. If you remember this image is going to be ready. Don't forget to review for the exam. Try to review previously the slides from the module 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Go ahead. Sarah, we learned about concepts and benefits about different platforms of artificial intelligence, about our educations and others. Excellent, Sarah Mejia. Very good, very good. And also, we talked about the competences, the digital competences that are quite similar with a little small differences if you are a primary, a secondary, or a university teacher. Okay, that is something that is going to be quite different. In primary teacher, don't forget that we are going to focus on digital storytelling and also digital art, digital citizenship, and so on. Simple artificial intelligence prompt. Whereas the secondary teachers, this is more. Apart from digital storytelling is critical thinking. Okay? We are going to detect the bias, designed, project-based learning that you know about that. Focus in the grade 2. Yes, Isabel. Don't forget also that generative artificial intelligence is depends of the grade that you are. It's not the same first grade and sixth grade in primary school. Okay, definitely you are right. So please don't forget about that. According to the PISA, all right, that we are going to have these digital competences. And for university educators, apart from digital pedagogy, we have professional engagement, learning analytics, and empowering learners. Okay, this is the most important about that. Also, we talked about artificial intelligence bias, the digital mirror. What does bias mean? Do you remember? Okay, we're going to do in the chat box. Hi, good morning, Maria Paula. Good morning. We are reviewing about the module 1, 2, 3, 4 very quickly for the exam. Yeah, I am going to do like a very quick review about it. So what is artificial intelligence bias? Do you remember? Okay, hi, good morning, Esperanza. Good morning. Anything? What is a bias? So we are going to have 3 different bias: representation, cultural, and linguistic bias. What are the bias? The errors or mistakes. Yes, Jenny, the mistakes. You note, during all the process, during all the 3 weeks, maybe is you are going to put a prompt that is not specific or very general, a very general prompt, and you don't put the correct elements, okay? Maybe it gave you some wrong things, something that is not true, incorrect answer, similar to Catherine Susoni said. All right. So we are going to have a representation bias, okay? When you ask to create an image of scientists, okay, only appear white men. But do you remember the last class that we put try to create a picture of a Peruvian woman with poncho? If you are going to be very specific, you are going to create it. If you are going to create a picture of a woman in front of Machu Picchu, okay, you can see that at the first impression, you only receive some kind of women from maybe from Europe or from North America, from another part, but not from South America. So this is representation bias, okay? Until the moment, like the majority, okay, of prompts are in English. This is the reason that when you are going to put a prompt, it gives you this kind of results. Okay, thank you, Esperanza. Wrong answer. What is about cultural? Okay, default to Western perspective, ignoring the rich traditions of the South, the global South. No, this is cultural values also offers one sectors. For that reason, it's very important to be extremely specific. And we are going to have linguistic bias. Do you remember what is linguistic? In the chat box. Okay, ignore traditions. Excellent, Catherine. Very good. Ignore tradition. This is about the cultural bias, okay? And in the linguistic, we are going to talk about that models often perform much better in English than in other dialects. If you are going to put a prompt in Quechua, it's going to be very different. Or maybe in another dialect, it's not the same that you are going to have the result. So linguistic bias, the majority of the information is in English. If you are going to put in Spanish, they are going to give you okay, but less one. Okay, somebody raise hands. Okay, Azucena, would you like to say something? Or somebody?
No, in this moment, Miss Amber, I'm awfully sorry. No.
Okay, don't worry
Thank
about
you
that.
very much.
Okay, you're welcome. Yes, all the time you are going to participate if you want in the chat box or if you prefer you are going to speak. Not worries about that because this is all right. We're here. Okay, very good. So we are going to continue with this. We are going to have three different bias: representation, cultural, and linguistic. Yeah. For example, is in the exam, we are going to have tell me the bias, you are going to know, or maybe the definitions of the bias, you are going to tell me. All right. We are going to continue with the next one. Apart from the bias, we talked about hallucinations. You remember? I don't know why I have my hand, lower my hand. I don't know why I am here like this. Okay, so in number two, we are going to talk about hallucinations. What is hallucinations? Do you remember what is hallucinations? Okay, quite similar to bias, but it's imagine. Okay, Isabel, not true. No, all the answers are true, Catherine, Jenny, not true. Okay. When the information given is not existing. Yeah, Yvonne, this is more precise. Yes, precise. Let here. The information doesn't exist. For example, when you are going to receive fake news article, please don't forget when you are going to write a prompt and you put tell me the sources and they give you the sources, enter to the source and try to compare because sometimes you are going to receive a lot of generative artificial intelligence hallucinations. So when you are going to write the prompt, you are going to put, give me the sources of the 5 latest years, for example, okay? Because maybe it happened to me that once it gave me one reference from 1979, something like that. So you have to be very precise. Invent the citations or quote. It happened also. They put the name of the person immediately, and I was checking on the internet, I was checking some information, and it was wrong. So again, don't forget to double check everything that is with artificial intelligence. And nowadays we are going to have different resources to do that. Apart from that, similar that you said, there is not information because it's not a system, books, or studies. So the information doesn't exist. All right? And plausible but false data. All of this is what is it loot. And why did it happen? Because artificial intelligence is a probability machine. doesn't mean that it is true everything that it shows you. Okay, so don't forget to double check, please, especially for that, for the artificial intelligence bias and also the hallucinations. Yep. So maybe all of these, what is the difference, and something like that is in one question. Yeah, ready. Apart from that, don't forget that it's important that you recognize some essential questions to use educational apps and generative artificial intelligence tool. The first one, is it free? You don't have to pay for something. Whereas if you are adapting, for example, in my case, in Genially, I love Genially, by the way, about the platform that we are going to have, but I have two accounts. But to don't pay, maybe, if this is possible for you, you have to create another account. In my case, I have two accounts, but I am going to create another account. One account is for my work. Another account is for this, for business, okay, to make my presentation. And maybe you need another account for extra things because we don't have. So is it free? This is important that you know. The majority are freebie. I am going to put here. Freebie. What does freebie mean? Freebie. Freebie means that they are free, but if you want more features, you have to pay more. Okay, so the majority of apps of generative artificial tools are freebie. Freebies, you have some features, but if you want more, you have to pay. The idea is that you don't pay it. Okay, so this is the idea. Free offers, unlimited access, excellent e-bond. Is it easy to use? Because when you are going to use an artificial intelligence or an application in general, it's necessary that you ask the question, easy to use or not? It is easy, go. There are some artificial intelligence that is possible collaborative work. Do you remember in the last presentation the use of Copilot, that we are going to use collaborative work? Also in Genial is collaborative work. The Padlet, the application is collaborative. Does it say the progress automatically? Doesn't mean that you have to click nothing. Automatically try to do that. Okay, also in Genially try to put, there are some changes, publish. Immediately you publish and you are updating all the information. What does it contribute to the development of digital competence? Also, maybe we are going to help you with this kind of digital competence that you require. What is possible to do now that couldn't be done before? Okay, a lot of things. It saves a lot of time when you create lesson plans, quizzes, rubrics, and so on. All of these questions, and there are more, but I am going to put only the most important ones, okay? It's necessary that you ask before adopting one application or generative artificial intelligence tool, okay? Yes, excellent, Jenny. You don't have to pay, but if you want extra things, yes, you have to pay. Yeah, that's it. So this was about this section that we are going to have. I have about how can I do with my student, and we are going to have Bitnos, Heine, D, G, and D. So what is the most important? All the contribution that we are going to have. We know about that, okay? Congratulations, because you were doing an excellent part. When I am going to put here in the Padlet, this is the most important, that is the production that you are going to have. Please don't forget that if you hadn't done anything, you have the possibility to do it, because the idea is not that all the series of the different modules are going to be only theoretical. The idea is practical. So I am very happy that the majority of you try to do it. But I'm going to tell you again, please, not only in the Padlet. I am going to give you the Padlet again that we are going to have here. This is with EduRed. So here, this is the Padlet that you can enter directly, but also in the Google Classroom, I can see everything that you are doing, okay? So since the module number 1 and so on, I am going to put marks, and I realize here I have a list of different things that you are going to do. Can you see, please, when the coordination in EduTech are going to check that everything works, because I have to say this, and that, the participants that have completed your activities, they are going to check here, yeah, in the Google Classroom. So as you can see, the majority of you completed. Don't forget, when you complete here in the Padlet, here, try to put exactly the same by this, because in the Google Classroom is the easiest way to check if you have done your activities. Yeah, let's have a look. Can you see over there? Okay, what is very easy to do that? It's not complicated. The Padlet is like a draft. You are going to put everything, and then the best you are going to put in the Google Classroom. Okay, so this is the idea. When we are going to put, for example, that everything is in until tomorrow, is that okay for you? Okay, I couldn't be able to send the link in the module 1. I did in the Padlet, but not in the Google Classroom. Okay, Natalie, if you are going to do it in the Padlet, don't forget, the only thing that you have to do is this is not possible for you in a Google Doc, and you are going to screenshot. Yeah, this is very difficult for you to do it. I couldn't do the last homework because of traveling. More days, Monica Ortiz. Yeah, okay. I don't know, but I am going to give you, because there are a lot of participants who hadn't completed everything. Maybe a good idea is I can put until tomorrow. We are going to give you one extra week, but that's all. Yeah, one extra week for everything. Okay, and also to take the exam, because we have to finish next Sunday. When is next Sunday? Next Sunday is February, February 2026. If we are going to check here, okay, that's the meaning that this Sunday is 1st of February, the 8th of February. Okay, so please, I am going to put everything that you are going to finish the 8th of February, yeah, in front of you right now, because it's not, we are going to change. Submission we close tomorrow, so this is here, okay? So the idea is that you are going to do, so the deadline nowadays is going to be the 8th, exactly the same hour, yeah, exactly the same hour. So 11:59. Please don't wait until the end, and don't send me something to me, it was impossible. Similar to the student. Do you know your student? Your student do that. Miss, try to give me one more day. Yeah. For you, listen to me. For everything, is going to be until next Sunday. Next Sunday is the deadline, yeah, because it's not possible for me to extend. And also for you, because the majority of you are going to start the school also. I don't know, in February, maybe you go to schools. Okay, so this is going to be a little complicated when you are in the schools to do it. If you didn't do during holidays, imagine that you can do when you are in school. So again, you have the possibility, please, in front of you, that I am changing everything, okay, until next Sunday. Next Sunday is going to be the deadline, yeah, to put here. Again, everything that you can put, please, here, everything that you are going to put here, try to consider here. I am going to put here everything that is going to be until next Sunday. Yeah. Okay. Give me a second. Okay. I go to January. Oh my God. Yeah, after I am going to put a thing today, because I don't know what happened. Anyway. Okay. February 2026. Yeah, the 8th. The 8th of February. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so please, again, the best way to see everything is here. Why? Because as you can see it in the Padlet, it's an excellent resource, because you can comment and you can learn from each other. it's quite difficult that we are going to have the sequence. So this is preparation that you know that you have example from your partners and so on, but the idea is that you are going to do it. Yeah, don't forget about that, please. Is that okay? When is the exam? Isabel, the exam is asynchronous. The exam is going to be asynchronous. Asynchronous means that you can take the exam anytime that you prefer. Yeah, we are going to start the exam since tomorrow. You are going to have, I don't know, I am going to ask the coordinator if this is possible for you 1 week exactly, or maybe 3 days or something like that. What is module 4? I am going to tell you today, Jenny, about the module 4. Don't worry. You couldn't upload module 3 on Padlet. You can upload here. Don't worry about that. Okay? So the idea is that everything, okay, from here, from the Google Classroom and here in the Padlet, you have the possibility to upload your activities. Yep. Okay. Thank you. So this is the idea that we are going to have. Please, the most important is there that I am going to tell you about that. And with this information that we are going to have, we are going to do it. Okay? Generative about artificial intelligence. Well, this was the most important in the module number 1. Yeah, we're going to do about the module number 1. We are doing only refresh very quickly because of the time. It's 8:26. Yeah, by the way. Anything. So we go to the module number 4 because in the module number 4, I put everything. So right now that we are going to practice with everything, this is like a review, a very short review, everything. Okay. Yeah, we're going to have. Okay. So let's create. This is for the module number 4, okay? Immediately after I finish this, I can put the link in the Google Classroom, okay? But before that, I want to tell congratulations for your activities. I was checking the pictures that you create, the majority of you send stories and images using Copilot, Gemini, and I really appreciate that. Let's have a look that I am very happy that the majority of the participants hadn't known how to use with Copilot, but immediately you created. Let's have a look about that. Respect online, say password, balance, copyright. So this kind of pictures you can get immediately. But immediately you have to be very specific. For example, Ana Maria Campos, this is excellent, okay, that your prompt as a teacher, the prompt is as a teacher, the role in the area of personal social. So right now we are going to check about also the elements that you have to create powerful images. Design at least 12 cards and present them in a ready-to-use format, okay? So each card should include a short title, educational message, a brief example, and so on. In this Padlet, you have a variety of examples of your partners to create yourself, okay? That means that you are not, what can I do right now? No, you are going to have a balance about that. Okay, all right, I love it. Here, repeat the homework 3 and 4. Well, the homework number 3 is that you are going to check here. This is very easy to have over there. The idea is that you are going to create images and you are going to use Copilot or Genially or maybe anything that you want, Leonardo, artificial intelligence, and so on. I am going to put here, maybe mine is there. Give me a second to check over there. Let's have a look that this is very beautiful, everything that you have done. And here in this section, when you are going to have the module number 3, something that you are going to create, the instruction. You go to the instruction. So this is for the number 3. Step 1, watch the following video. Step 2, use your favorite artificial intelligence image. Number 3, share your creation on our collaborative Padlet and here. This was the number 3. Yeah, this was this. Just in case, everything you have there, but is this, here is. Step 1, I put here in the pink, in the purple color. Step 2, step 3. Everything is here. Yeah, something that you have to do in number 3. Today, I am going to tell you what is in number 4, because number 4 we haven't finished. So first of all, I want to tell you congratulations to everybody who participate. Right now, I am going to show you different things. Let's have a look with different here, spring, summer. And what is the most important, that they are going to use, okay, the woman that is specific in her 20s, and maybe is from South America. Okay, this is quite impressive when you are going to use Copilot. So the majority of you are going, we are going to use Copilot. We're going to talk about here. Copilot and so on, ceviche, pachamanca, tacacho, and so on. Okay, so you are going to put the really prompt. The prompts are there, please don't forget. And this is something that I like also when we are going to do. You are going to put the sentence that you prefer, okay? And you are going to create the comic strip, because you are going to say how can you put in the comment, all right? So there are different possibilities, very artistic, also with the use of Gemini that we are going to have. To create stories is very fascinating and a good way to learn. And obviously, these stories you don't find on the internet, okay? You can create using artificial intelligence. So this is the power of artificial intelligence, that we are going to love the stories and so on. The use of should and shouldn't, so they are going to understand what you have to do, okay? Oh, saying here, do you have a lot? No, that's why, ha, 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 okay? And also with the images and so on. So the majority of you create storytelling about that. Okay, and this is powerful. Do you remember that also you create podcasts using Copilot? And I show you. Okay, so there are different possibilities to do that. Okay, eating breakfast, like a flashcards and so on. So I am showing everything. Maybe about here is the pyramid that you are going to learn, healthy Peruvian food for teenagers. Okay, as you can see, this is a bias because the idea this is not Peruvian. No? They don't look Peruvian. Well, some of them, but this is also related to the bias that we are going to have. This is Huanchaco. Okay, my city, because I am from Trujillo. Okay, Huanchaco is summer in a middle age. So maybe you are going to include also your photo over there. Okay, again in the tents, and you are going to be very specific, and you are going to have this. Yep, any picture that you prefer, that you are going to use in your classes, anything that you like, you are going to put here. Okay, ready? Well done, very good, I love it. So right now we are going to introduce about here. Okay, give me a second. What is this? This is the module number 4 or not? Module 4. Okay. So until here, we are going to do different parts. Also, we are going to create with Leonardo or ideogram this kind of different parts, and we are going to have the different difference between ChatGPT, Gemini, Bing, and so on. But this is after that we are going to say the activity 3, that was the prompt that you are going to do. And today, let's go to write good prompts, okay? In the module 2, you learn how to create very good prompts that you are doing, again, in the Padlet, is you are going to have in the Padlet, because in the module number 2, in the Padlet, you created very good prompts. And the prompts that you created, because we are going to have different things here. Okay, I am going to open one of them. Okay, give me. Okay, so don't forget excellent when you are going to create a prompt. The goal is the verb. It's perfect. Give me. What do you give me? Format, give me, format the result. Give me what? Here, creative task sheet. or 5 exercises. No, then you are going to give the role because you are a teacher, yeah. English elementary student, this is the audience that you are going to mention, and you are going to put the restriction as well. Countable and uncountable with answer key. Okay, and immediately Gemini try to give you the different parts, okay? Nowadays, you are going to create exams, different kind, also using critical thinking, using Gemini, Perplexity, Copilot, and different things. They are very, very easy. In the past, no. In the past, were more specific for other generative artificial intelligence. But nowadays, everything is possible. So don't forget how to write good prompts. It's like that. Okay? Then we talked about this section that we are going to create here during. And in the module number 3, we created the formula for images. When you are going to have images, it's not necessary that you can do the 6 different elements. Only subject, action, environment is okay. If you want more professional, yeah, you have to consider the style, the art style, the line in detail, something like that. Subject, action, environment, and maybe details. That's it. Okay? And we are going to practice, you are going to practice on that. For that reason, we are going to use a different part. We use Gemini, we use Copilot to create images, Leonardo, and so on. Today, we are going to learn 2 new generative artificial intelligence that I consider that you use, Twee and Magic School. Have you used Twee? Could you please try to put in the chat box yes or no? Have you used Twee AI? Twee AI? No? Okay, try to put yes or no only. Twee AI because there are more right now. Okay. Well, yeah, the majority tell me that it's not. So today you are going to give you something about this. Okay. So we are going to practice this, the Copilot in the last presentation that we are going to have to create stories, to create different things. And this is about here. No, this is about the tweet. Have you watched the video before coming? So this is the idea also. Don't forget, again, don't forget that all the information you are going to have here, yeah? All the time, before the classes, I put all the material that you need, okay? Everything, all the materials are there. Just a reminder about the classes, okay? And then here, in the classwork, in the module number 4, that this is for today, we are going to have about here, and here there are the 2 videos, okay? The 2 videos. That the idea is that you can prepare and with some ideas. We are going to watch only for a few, okay? For some participants who didn't do that. And then we are going to continue. Yeah, I am going to close everything, so we are here. Okay.
What's up everyone and welcome back to the channel. If you're looking for a powerful AI sidekick specifically designed for the place, dive into Twee AI. This is my
Twee
completely
AI.
honest Twee AI review, where we'll break down if it truly is features, its pricing, and of course the pros and cons. So, platform built from the ground up to help English teachers save a massive amount of time on
Okay. Twee is especially to create educational tool exercises. So we are going to have a variety that we can see today.
lesson planning and material creation, right from its
The
homepage,
material
on
creation.
any topic, whip up dialogues, and so much more. The core of Twee lies in its vast toolkit. You can start from scratch by generating a text on any theme you can think of and then instantly create a variety of exercises. Is its ability to work with video. You can paste a YouTube link and it will generate a transcript and create comprehension questions in seconds, saving you hours. It also excels at creating discussion questions, finding interesting facts, and generating homework assignments. Now let's talk about the pricing and the cons. Twee operates
Pricing and the cost. 2 years ago, when this generative artificial intelligence appeared, it was free for everybody. That means that you have all the options. Whereas after the pandemic, as I told you before, okay, if you want all the features, you need to pay, right? The majority of them. So this is the reason that this is something that you say, okay, you can get da, 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 da. But this is not the idea. The idea is that it's going to be free. Okay? So today, if you go to the Google, in the Google, you are going to put only Twee AI. That's it. And the first thing that appear is the Twee AI. So please, I wanna that you with me go and let's go to the Twee AA, and here is the Twee. So twee.com. This is the link. You are going to enter to the link. Good morning, Pedro. Good morning. So we are doing about the tweet right now, okay? And we are going to have like less than an hour to do about that. Ready? Are you with me? Please go to the tweet. I need that you go to the tweet, everybody that you can follow me, because what is the most important? Put in practice everything. If you put in practice everything, then we are not having problems. It's not, this is a little more complicated. For all of the reasons, it's much better that you come to synchronous sessions, because it's different when you watch the video after, just in case. Okay, enter please, enter, tell me yes in the chat box. Thank you, Susana. Thank you, Isabel. Okay, and what do you have to do? You have two different options. Log in or sign up for free. Like, it's your first time, you have to sign up for free. Okay, and when you are going to have a sign up for free, you are going to appear this. Try to tell me this is appear here. So you can use this part immediately. Again, you go to the tweet.com, and what do you have to do? Sign up for free, because it's the first time. If you have a previous account, log in, obviously, but if this is your first time, sign up for free. You are going to have this, sign on for free, okay? And for example, as you can see, there are different labels. One label that you are going to have is the new that you can do. Every month, create different kind of activities, okay? So we are going to have all the tools. Let's have a look. All the possibilities that you have to do, okay? With the green color is the new features, and they are free, okay? When you are going to have the purple label is pro. What does pro mean? That you have to pay, okay? In the past, this was free. But nowadays, when you are going to finish, included upgrade now. And what does upgrade now? You have to pay it. So the first thing that you have to know is that in the past, the majority of features were free. Nowadays, no, okay? So what is the tweet trial that I use, and I hope that you use without paying anything, is like that. 5 trials runs for any of the tools. Create audio from tests with 500 credits. Free resources from the ESL lesson and worksheet library. Unlimited interactive sharing and classroom management. This is everything that you have. Obviously, if you want more, you have to pay. Okay, and this is the best show and for the school and so on. So again, when we are going to have these features, let's have a look that we have the Twee trial that is here. I have 2 accounts for the Twee. And I have never paid for anything. I consider that this is okay. And nowadays that we can do with artificial intelligence, with Copilot, with Gemini, I consider that is not necessary. With the trial, it's okay. Yeah, but this is my point of view. This is depends of you. If you want to pay, pay. Okay? So again, I am going to give you only for free apps. Okay? Are you with me? Are you here? Yeah? Not yet? Okay, the chat box. Yes. Yeah. Okay, thank you. I am going to give you the link. When you are enter, you enter to here. This is about the app. Okay? So we are going to have different possibilities that we are going to create. Let's have a look. ABCD question for a test. You can create this using Gemini right nowadays. Okay, we are going to have a discussion, definition, fill in the blanks, something that is new. Okay, we're going to check about the new. Okay, so what do you have to do about that? Create an exercise where students need to match his work. What do you have to do? You have to upload. This is the basic Google Images. So you go to the Google Images and this is the trial. So it didn't allows me. Whereas in the other part, yes, this is more that we are going to set upload for devices or recent images. If I am going to put recent, I haven't done because this is my first time that I am going to use this. So this is upload for the device. If I upload for the device, maybe I am going to have different things and I am going to put like this and I have to pay. You are going to choose whatever you want. Remove images. Okay, drop your image here. It's okay. Don't. And then you are going to create over here. Yeah. This is for images that you are going to put here for matching information. Maybe you are going to put Gen AI or something like that. And then you are going to create anything. Check that this nowadays is possible to do this kind of exercise with Gemini and Copilot. So this is going to be easy, okay? Is we are going to compare with the time. So this is that you are going to create anything, especially when this is free. So the free auctions only have this kind of part that we are going to do. So you are going to put here, you are going to put over there. I am teaching you how are you done with the free, and we are going to put a teacher or something like that, flowers or whatever. Do the magic. Okay. We are going to check about, because this is a new features that we are going to do. Now, and immediately we are going to put that you are going to do about here with the flower match each image, okay, that we are going to have with this, that you are going to create. So this is the correct answer. What do you have to do? Don't stop, create more. This gives you exactly different things. Okay, your trial has ended. Don't forget that, for example, that my trial is ended. And then what does it mean here? Matching exercise to see what is necessary to do. See how this works, and they are going to put upgrade now. So we are going to update. Now this is limited with some features that you are going to have. The page, this. Okay, Wilber, this, we are going to do this part. What is the most important? That you are going to export this. You are going to say you have PDF. Right now is Pro. Pro does mean that you have to pay. So obviously, in the past, we're more successful than nowadays. Nowadays, we are going to have something about limited, but I wanted to tell you. In my library, when you are going to create different tools, I have created different things. For example, with Shakira. Now we are going to talk about the 4 different options that you are going to create, the points, answer the following questions that you are going to perform, and so on. Because in the past, it was free. But nowadays, as you can see, the 4, when you are going to have the 4 different options, is Pro. So the idea is that you are going to check different things, filling in the blanks, definitions, create a dialogue of any topic we are going to do here, and we are going to put here the topic that we are going to do, or the vocabulary that you want. In the vocabulary, according to the level that you prefer, or according to the age of the school, of the university, or the age of the student. So if we are going to put about this part, give me a second to check about here. Okay, Beethoven. Yeah. You are going to write this, create a dialogue. Tell me please in the chat box, try to put a dialogue with some kind of vocabulary. Try to put a good prompt. The prompt that you need to create a dialogue. Yeah? Don't forget that to do everything, okay, is necessary that you know the rules. With these rules, it's going to be perfect. Okay, like this. So right now, please tell me a dialogue that I am going to put here, that we are going to check. Anybody of you? In the chat box? Vocabulary, create a dialogue. Where? Tell me, anything related to what? Come on, in the chat box, you're going to here. Okay, we're going to put related to social media for to a student. Okay, in the chat box, I can see here daily routines. Yeah, okay. Media for it. We daily routines. I'm going to put, what is the target vocabulary that you want to know? Maybe if they are going to use TikTok here, maybe if they are going to use some kind of vocabulary, that the target vocabulary that you want to use. Maybe, I don't know, the TV, anything, any vocabulary that you consider. Influencers. So everything you are going to put like this with comma, yeah, with comma, all the dialogues that you need that appear. What else do you need to appear? Tell me the vocabulary. Maybe Instagram that they are going to use, anything, yeah, we are going to put here. The level, and then we're going to put imagine. Influencers, okay, Azucena, yeah, I'm going to put, and we're going to do here, okay? My trial has ended. That's the meaning. You have the possibility to do. So when we are going to talk about the trial has ended, no problem, okay, because I use a lot. This is the reason, but no worries about that. We are going to enter to mine because this is the trial. So what do you need about the trial? I need to log out, but that you are going to be logging, they are going to tell me, and then log out. The first time, again, you go to Tweet. I am going to create a new formula, sign up for free. Continue with Google. I am going to create a new account, a new tweet with this. I recently created this. My passkey. I hope that it works. Okay, so this is new because I recently created this email. As you know, I have 5 different emails. I am going to do since the first, yeah? Let's have a look. Welcome to Tweet. This is something that appeared to you. Okay, this is exactly the same. I teach languages other than English, other subject. I am an English teacher at school. I tutor English. So this is depends on what can you do. Okay, excellent, excellent, Isabel. They are going to put here, yeah. Thank you, Isabel. So, thank you. I tutor English privately and a student, not a teacher. I teach other subjects, not languages. Okay, yeah, this is depends of what you have to put. Okay, I'm going to put about this part. Yeah, 5 trials, no? Let's dive in. So this is the first thing, and this is appear like a new one. So in the new one, I have more possibilities to do. Please try to do this part. I am going to put here. Did you put a prompt? Okay, we are going to put a prompt that you are going to chat with you. So this is create a dialogue. No, what is that? Create, here. I forgot about here. Create a dialogue of any topic. Yeah, we are doing this section. Again, please try to put anything that we're going to put here. Create a dialogue related to teenagers using daily routines and social media. Routines and social media. Yeah, here. Create a dialogue related to teenagers A2 leveled. I'm going to put here. A2, A1 leveled. Yeah, and I'm going to put here Instagram, here TikTok. We're going to put a smartphone, TV, video games, anything. Yeah. So I wanted that they include here using daily routine or using present simple. Yeah, it's much better. Present simple and social media. Yeah. And then we are going to put here the level that I need. Okay. And then you put do the magic. Yeah. Immediately, let's have a look that we are going to have the definition. Yeah. So this is the idea that we are going to have. If you want, you are going to create the audio as well. And right now, this is nowadays, since this year, because in the past it didn't have these features, you are going to choose the feature that you prefer. Here is you prefer British English or American English. Here, all the genres, so that you prefer male or female, male, or you are going to prefer female. This is depends of you. And do you know that everything have credits? So this is depends of the credit. I am going to use the for.
Hey, I'm Maya, a clear British female voice with a no-nonsense style, perfect for announcements and educational content that values.
Create the audio here. I'm going to do about here. And then we are going to do here, let's dive into dialogue. And you can see how can you work over there. Yeah, immediately.
Hey Mia, what are you doing?
Hi, Jake. I'm just on my smartphone.
Are you using Instagram or TikTok?
I'm using TikTok. I like the funny videos.
Me too. I watch them all the time.
Do you play video games after school?
Yes, I do. I love playing with friends.
That sounds fun. I prefer watching TV.
Oh, really? What shows do you like?
I like comedies. They make me laugh.
Nice. Let's meet later to hang out.
Sure. See you later.
So with this kind of different activities, it's very easy. Why? Because you can add the audio. Apart from that, you can add the vocabulary that you want. Maybe when you are going to use some artificial intelligence, this is more general, but if you are going to put something specific in a prompt, it's going to give you the same result. Yeah? But this is easy when they are going to create dialogues with everything that you want. Don't stop me, create more. So here, when you make one exercise, you have different possibilities to do. Create using the words, word definition machine, and so on. We're going to talk about here, word definition machine, and then I'm going to put exactly the same with this part. Yep, do the magic, and maybe you are going to create more. So let's have a look that immediately we are going to have this. And then we are going to have a mixed definition and with the correct answer. Yeah. So this is very interactive and very quickly, less than 1 minute. What do you have to do? You are going to put in the live lesson. If you want, you can export. What happened? In the past, was possible that you download by PDF. Nowadays, not. It's impossible that you do that because you have to pay. Yeah, this is one of the options that is not available. So what can you do? Copy paste only. Now, this is the disadvantages that we are going to have. Whereas in the past, it was possible. Right now, you only copy, like this, copy, and then you can paste in a Word document, and then you are going to have like this, with everything about the definition and so on. Okay, but if you're going to use here, this is something for free. Do you like it? Are you experimenting this? In the chat box, please try to tell me this is okay. It's not okay. Try to put the results. Yeah, a lot. Okay. Okay, excellent, excellent. We're going to talk about Azucena. Yes, it's very interesting. You love it. Okay, so there are different features that you are going to have. And the idea of the module 4 is very simple. You are going to use Twee or you can use Magic School. Yep. So you are going to explore different things. Don't forget that the free version gives you 5 trials. So is we are going to do here, we are going to finish and you have to wait until tomorrow. Okay, so don't stop me now and create now more things. You are going to talk about anything, reading bits and pieces, a dialogue with a vocabulary, discussion question if you want. No, and this is the test. Create discussion question for the given topic. Then we are going to put social media. The topic is social media. The level is A2. The same we are going to talk about here, or we are going to put anything that you want. Yeah, I am doing exactly very quickly about here. And maybe this is an open question that we are going to start. No, do you use Instagram or TikTok on your smartphone? So again, it depends on the level of the students that you have, the grade, the objective of the class. So it depends of everything that you want. Okay, very useful. We're going to, how does using a smartphone change the way we connect with others? Maybe like a brainstorming when you are going to start brainstorming. Maybe at the end with critical thinking skills you are going to do about this section. Discuss this interesting question. You are going to make teamwork or groups, and you are going to do like this. Okay, ready? And there are different possibilities that you are going to do with this. Different possibilities. Again, what are the tools that you have? You are going to have different parts, okay? Word definition, fill in the blanks, activities, everything that is new, matching half, reading piece of pieces, scramble words, so extract vocabulary, word sorter. This is very common that we are going to have in teacher. Odd one out for vocabulary. Okay, they are going to complete here and so on. Yeah, so this is the idea that you are going to have. I have, as I told you before, with my library. Okay, the library is for everything. Teenagers, favorite time and holidays are going to have here. A demo lesson we're going to have here.
3.33.
This is something about...
What's your favorite time of day?
So what do you have to do? You are going to go to the script, audio and video creator. We're going to do, you are going to put the deadline and so on. Okay, yeah. I creating any classes because it's new. No, this is a new account that I am going to put with you. My assignment, I don't have assignment because this is new. This is the beta live here. I don't have because you are going to create the live version if you are going to use the library. But this is not me because I don't have. The plans. There are different plans that you can use. Let's have a look. And it depends of the level. If you want, for example, for this, for only 14s, this is going to be 14. They are going to give you. If the format you are going to do in group, you are going to put in group. If the format you want individual, they have a look individual. Okay? And here there is one label. The label is free. When the label is free, it's because you don't have to pay, obviously. If you don't have the label free, it's not possible. So we're going to have about here, timeless wisdom from the little princess, here, okay? We're going to have different theme, St. Patrick's Day and other holidays. Okay, and here we are going to do. So there are different templates that you can use. Also the duration, if you want only for a class of 30 minutes, if you prefer, less. Okay, that we are going to do. Commenting an online post, and we are going to put. What about the category? What about the skills that you want to develop? And we are going to do here that we are going to have over here. Copy to my library, no? For example, can make brief positive or negative comment online about embed links in media using repertoire of basic language. Okay, through he or she will generally have to refer to an online translation tool and other resources. We are going to have different here, okay, different explanation that you are going to have, filling the gaps in the exercise, matching with it. With the opposite meaning that you have to complete the sentences, okay, and different lessons that you can adapt. Yep. So what is the idea? That you, in your time, try to check, try to realize according to the level that you are going to have, what do you want to adapt for the purpose that you have. Do you like here? Okay, are you exploring this? Tell me, please, yes, note. We're going to have linking verbs, action verbs, anything that you want, really. Okay, worksheets and action verbs that we are going to have here. Another category. So again, you have different resources that you can check, okay? You are going to tell what is the most important for you because you can create anything. Pros and cons, yeah. What about the labeled? The use of smartphones in classes. Nowadays, in the school, the use of the markers in secondary classes. I'm going to put here. These are labeled. So we are going to do the magic, and you are going to have here, okay, the pros, the cons. And according to this, do you think always the cons? Why? Easy for the student, distracted in class. If you want, we are going to simplify, and from this, you are going to create different exercises, yeah? So the idea is that you adapt, that you are going to explore everything, and you can do your best. Did you like the Magic School? Sorry, the Twee. This is the Twee. Let's go to the Magic School about that. Yep. So you can do everything that you want, and you have only one account, and you are going to do it. Okay. Kimberly tried to put a dialogue. I like the dialogue in Spanish. Yeah, it's interesting. Yes, Isabel. You need time to explore it. Yes, definitely. Also, I need time because when I opened everything 2 weeks ago or a week ago, also it has some features that don't have now. Don't forget that when everything is new, it appears the green new. Okay, new things. 1 out. Now this is unlimited. I have to upgrade the information because I did everything. So the idea is that this is limited only to find. This is the most difficult, that this is only for 5 exercises, no more. You have to wait until tomorrow to do that. Okay, every 24 hours you have more coins to create that. Okay, so I love that you like this idea that we are going to use Tweet in your classes. So this is over here, the Tweet. And right now we are going to pass to another artificial intelligence tool that is Magic School. Have you used Magic School? Could you please tell me in the chat box yes or not? Do you use Magic School? Elena, for you is the best? Okay, no. Okay, so today we are going to have the possibility to do the Magic School. What do you need? Similar. What do you need to enter to everything? Also, School AA. Yes, School AA also is important. Yes, Ursula. Okay. Nowadays, in the past, we're creating everything, but similar to your friend said, School A is quite similar. This is another way, schoolA.com, that you are going to explore. You can use School AA if you prefer. If we have time, we go to the School AA, yep, AI. But nowadays, we are going to put Magic School. Okay, I like that you know about that. Okay, so you are going to write Magic School, and automatically you are going to have here. I am going to put the link here. We are going to do Magic School first. Yep, Magic School. Put in the Google Magic School, or you are going to press the link. Okay, ready? Okay, ready? We are going to talk about this part. Let's have a look everything that it has. Unlock, amplify educator impact, unlock student potential. You are going to personalize, and you have different features that you can use with Magic School. All of these you are going to create. So Magic School, Twee, School AI, especially for English teachers. The others, Copilot, Gemini, is for all the careers. But these are specific for English teachers, okay? So this is about education, saves time, blah, 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 blah. And this is the people who use Magic School and so on. And the different security to protect your information. Learn, connect, and make magic, as usual. Okay? So please, whereas you are going to have Magic School, we are going to watch something about it.
Magic School is evolving. We're moving from a collection of helpful tools to a more connected teaching system, one that helps schools align instruction, save time, and support better learning. My name is Andrew Davies, I'm part of the Magic School team, and I'm really excited to show you these 4 new features that will bring that vision to life. All right, let's dive in and check these out. First, we have Studio Mode. Studio Mode introduces a document-style workspace where teachers can generate, edit, and organize lesson materials in one clean, structured place. Instead of content just living in the chat, teachers can build real instructional materials they can refine, export, and actually use, including the ability to add images, make formatting changes, and put your human touch into the AI generations. Next, we have Magic Quizzes. Magic Quizzes helps teachers create standards-aligned formative assessments in seconds and provides clear summaries of student understanding. Teachers get timely insights they can act on right away, supporting more responsive and data-informed instruction. And personally, as a former educator, I look at this tool as being perfect for pre-assessments, so you can see what your students already know, or an exit ticket after you've just taught a tough lesson. You want to see how much did my students actually grasp. The third feature is class writing feedback. And Magic School has had writing feedback for a while now, but this will allow you to streamline it and give feedback to your entire class all at once. This feature streamlines feedback on student writing by helping teachers review, personalize, and return rubric-aligned comments in batches. Teachers deliver high-quality feedback faster while reducing grading time and burnout. It allows you to do what you're already doing as an amazing teacher, working with students one-on-one, helping them grow in their writing abilities, while the rest of the class is still able to get feedback immediately rather than having to wait for a long period of time. And finally, coming later in February, we have Knowledge. Knowledge allows schools and districts to upload approved documents like curriculum guides, rubrics, or policies and apply them across Magic School. This ensures consistent district-aligned instruction and helps teachers work confidently from a single source of truth. If your district has an enterprise account, they'll be able to upload these important documents to this knowledge base, so it informs all of the Magic School tools that you use on your campuses. So if you have a certain framework that needs to be applied to every lesson plan tool, you'll be able to do that from the district level. That's all I have to share with you today, but please come back to our channel for more in-depth walkthroughs of each of these new features. And lastly, make sure you head on over to magicschool.ai to check out these new features for yourself.
So this is the new features for 2026. As I told you before, we are going to have new features, but also you have to pay if you want extra one, okay? So right now we are going to see, I am going to close everything, and right now we are going to open here. Please, I need that everybody go to the Magic School, all right now. And the first one is try it free, okay? That we are going to try it free. That you are going to have, well, this is Olenka Vicencio, but this is here. I am going to log out, yeah? I am going to log out to do like you. Okay, so when you are going to enter, I am going to create another Magic School, okay? So we are going to have login, and here, try it free. Here, that's it. So what do you have to put? Try it free, okay? Are you with me? Please, are you with me? Try it free. Yes. And what do you have to do? That you are a teacher, because you are not a student. Also, your student can create. If you want, you are going to create about that. So you are going to say, I am an educator. Okay. And then you are going to sign up. How do you sign up? Try to use any account that you have. Okay. So I am going to sign up with Google, and I sign up with this account, that this is a new account that I recently created, yeah? And then I'm going to show you. This is new, huh? I am new, similar to you, to show you how do you add. So you are going to use any mail, and this is welcome to my school. Until now, I wanna that you are going to choose anything that you want. Excellent. Yes, excellent, Azucena. Very good. Yeah, so I am waiting for you until here that you are going to have. Welcome to Magic School, the leading artificial intelligence platform for schools. Okay? So don't forget, Magic School, Tweet, AI, School, AI are specific for English teachers. Ready? Okay? Ready with me? Yes, okay. Very good. Teacher of educator. This depends of you. Try to be. This depends of you. What is your professor? For me, educator. Here is more general. We are going to continue, but this is depends of here. And then you are going to put Peru. No. Here, Peru, doesn't exist Peru. So we're going to put location Miami. Listen to me that I am doing exactly the same, but we are going to have a school. School in Miami. Yeah, we're going to put any school. Okay. I don't know because this in the past didn't start with this. Where is my school? If I put educator. Because if I put Lima. Yeah, Lima, Peru. Yeah, this is perfect. Callao, I put no. Lima, Callao region, Lima. This is the only one. Lima, Perla Alta, Lima. Lima, Peru. Yeah. What subject do you teach? This is depends of you. For example, for me, it's technology, world languages. This is depends of you. Yeah, it's not both college and university because I teach in university, business, technical education, computer science. This is up to you, okay? You don't have to put the same as me, or you are going to add a subject if you want. Okay, if you want, you are going to add a subject, any subject that you prefer, that you teach. For example, if you teach history in English, you're going to put history in English. No, so this depends on what you want. Yeah, you're going to complete, and we are going to put Olenka Vicencio, and I put Olivia. Anything that you want. Okay, or maybe you can change. This depends. This depends on you. Maybe Olivia, I have another with Olivia, yeah. Best practices. Magic School tell you, check for bias. Do you remember the use of bias and hallucination, accuracy? It tell you artificial intelligence is not perfect. It's not perfect. And I like this because this is real. Okay, so this is to check about the best practice. Lima, Peru. Yes, you are going to write Lima, Peru. You can write Lima, Peru in location. Yes, Azucena. Yes. Yeah. Use the 80 to 20 rule. Artificial intelligence handle the initial 80 of your draft, and please, you are going to change. Yeah, it's no copy paste. This is not idea. Trust your judgment. Use artificial intelligence as a starting point and not the solution for all your problems. Always try to adhere to your school guidelines, to the institution guidelines, and something. Protect student privacy. Never include the student's names or personal information in your prompts. Okay, because you know that the prompt is for all the work. We strive to prompt to remove any personally identifiable information that is accidentally shared. Yeah, I accept and I am here. Hi, Olivia, you're Magic. Yes, I am Magic. Yeah, I am here and I wanted to know if you're with me. Okay, this is a free account. This is a new account. I am creating this account with you. Let's have a look at Magic School Plus trial, 20 days left in trial. In the past, it didn't have days. Nowadays have days. This is a different. I have Magic School with another account, and they continued after I am going to open my other account. I continued. But nowadays, it's only 20 days. That means 30 days is the maximum that you can use. Okay, if you don't want to pay. All right, you are there. Okay, thank you. Yep, are you there? So, in the past, you have only one section for tools. Nowadays, we are going to have two sessions. We are going to have teacher tools, Magic tools, teacher tool, but also have Magic students. Can you see? So we are going to have tools for teachers and tools for students as well. Okay, in the teacher's tool, let's go to the first one here, teacher's tool. We are going to have this one. Let's have a look. We're recommending getting started with these tools: professional emails, writing feedback, academic contents, IEP generator. Obviously, this is depends on what do you put, because it's adapted to your requirement. Important, in the past, we didn't have a chatbot. Nowadays, you have a chatbot that for Magic School is called Rihanna. We have image generator, because this image generator try to do with Adobe Express, similar to the Gemini with Google Banana. Okay, it's going to be the same. So we are going to have different resources: worksheet, generator, test rewriter, writing feedback, multiple choice quiz. This is possible that you are going to add, report card comments, lesson plans, academic contents, presentation generator, professional emails if you want to be more professional when you write an email to the parents, to the director or anything. Okay, individualized education program. This is IEAP, no? To students' needs, according to the needs that nowadays in the school, we are going to have a variety. So, YouTube video question. This is something that we love to do, okay? Because immediately you have the link and you can create question with that. Program generator, test reader, translator, informational test, custom chatbot, email test, and so on. Yeah, we have a variety. It's not necessary that I read everything. But let's have a look. We have different options. Are you ready to start? Okay, you are there. You are there. Yes, yes. Okay, very good, very good, very good. Okay, Patty, Jenny, Serafin, Azucena, excellent. Please, the idea is that you follow. Yeah, that you follow. It's not I am waiting for you. Yes, Estela. In the past, not. Nowadays, because I recently opened this, it's only 29 that is free. You are all ears. Yeah, okay. But listen to me. If you are going to finish this, create another account similar to me. As I told you before, in the past was not like that. I have two Magic accounts apart from this. This is new. Now, this is new for me. So I am doing exactly the same as you, that you are going to have. If you want to upgrade, yeah, this is important, but because you are going to tell me, you are here. The most use of those, you are in this plan. Obviously, you have to pay for more. For educators, now we are going to subscribe more. And then we are going to have custom. For professional is more. If you have other career is more. For teacher always is less. But no, I don't want to pay nothing. So we are going to continue with this. Hi. So we continue with this section that we are going to do over there. And you are telling me, what do you prefer? What do you prefer? Maybe professional email. We are going to start with this. Yeah, let's start with this and we are going to do. Generate a professional email communication. I am going to show the example. Yeah, example. We're going Mr. Smith. Okay, we're going to do. Please see my email regarding the changes to the basketball schedule for this season to make sure that. This is an example. This is the subject and everything about email. Yeah, this is an email from editor that we are going to have with the messages. I don't want about this part. And I wanna that you are going to tell. Author name. Oleg. Villavicencio. Content to include in the email. What do you think? If you want, you are going to start recording. You are going to record and then you are going to do it. Or if you prefer, you can type. This is up to you. Whatever the action, we are going to have the questions nowadays, multiple choice free resources. And here you are going to put, if you have a similar model and maybe you are going to say improve this, you are going to have the possibility also uploading Google Drive, Google OneDrive, upload from the phone and so on. So what is the content in the email? Could you please tell me? Kimberly, very good. Okay, you are all ears. I love, Yvonne, that you tell me you are all ears. What is the content to include in the email? Tell me something. What do you want to include an email? Okay, an invitation for the opening year at a school. Ay.
For San Valentín Day, maybe.
An invitation for the opening year. An invitation for San Valentine's Day. Yeah. Where? At the school. Where? Where is the San Valentine? At the restaurant? Where?
Maybe in the restaurant. Could be.
Or in Larcomar. What else? How can you include? Don't forget that it's necessary that you are going to put exactly the same. What do you have to hear? I would like to create an invitation for St. Valentine's Day. What is the audience? The level? To the student, to the parents. This is depends. Valentine's Day, no some. Valentine's Day. Of course. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, create an invitation for Valentine's Day in Larcomar. What else? What else is necessary to include according to the prompt? What do you think? When? Where? When? On 13th of February. That is Friday. On 13th of February to eat ice cream, anything. The audience is the students for the 6th grade, the Swiss primary grade. Anything, yeah, or maybe for teacher, whatever. You are going to include the prompt that you are going to put. The limit of the word is here, but we are going to generate, yeah, just an example about here. Okay, we're going to listen here. Okay, give me a second.
Subject, invitation, 6th grade Valentine's Day ice cream at Larcomar, Feb 13th. Dear colleagues, I hope you're well. I would like to invite our 6th grade students to a Valentine's Day ice cream outing at Larcomar on February 13th. This will be a pleasant, supervised opportunity for students to celebrate together outside school. Details. Event, Valentine's Day ice cream outing for 6th grade students. Date, February 13th. Location, Larcomar. Purpose, a small, supervised celebration for students to enjoy ice cream and social time. Please let me know if you can help chaperone or if you have any concerns about timing, supervision, or student permissions. I appreciate your support in making this a safe and enjoyable event. Thank you very much for your time and help. Sincerely, Olenka Villavicencio.
Okay, you're going to have here with simple prompt, because I only add, this is the prompt, I only add this. Okay, obviously, if you are going to put more information, and especially some details, is going to be better. And here, okay, we are going to, could you let me have a follow-up to parents? Yeah, I am going to put, what should I include in the permission slip for the student? Yeah, maybe you are going to hear. So this is for the dear parents and guardians. So this is for the parents, okay? We are going to do, so you are going to include one, and in less than 1 minute, you are going to have the others. What do you have to do? Copy And then you are going to put in the email page. This is about the limit. I have about here. I have one part and the other part is going to be the other. Now, please reply, You are going to put a cost or something. Okay, or maybe you are going to put different things that you are going to hear. What should include in the following? How can I encourage more parents as a volunteer? So you are going to follow the sequence. Yeah? Do you like it? Immediately, you are going to have, yes, Tanya. Nowadays, it's like this, okay? It's only 29. You have only 30 days that is free. Nowadays. In the past, no. In the past, you have more time. You have a year. I have my 2 different accounts. I have a year. But this year, no, because the majority are going to be to paid. Do you know that Magic School exists 3 years ago? So they need to put something. An invitation card. Is it possible to create? Could you please create an invitation card for students? For the students. I am going to put this, I am going to create right now because it's different if we are going to create here. The subject is here, who over there, yeah? But this is invitation card. No, what is the best time for reminder? This is only here. So when you are going to create images, maybe it's another part. Because you're already invited. Only this, but it's not in a card. Okay? So here you are going to have some kind of limitation. Translate messages, edit messages, you are going to print, you export. Maybe you are going to export to Microsoft and then you use Google. You use Microsoft Word and Copilot or Google Docs and you are going to use the Gemini. So this is not possible here, but there is one option, that we are going to put with the same. Let's have a look. And this is to create images. That is here. Image generator. So in the image generator that you have over there, no, you are going to create images. So generate image. As you can see here, what is very important because they are going to start with Adobe Express. And with Adobe Express, you are going to continue with anything. I am going to continue with my Google. I am doing this immediately because this is a new feature, yeah? This is a new feature that if you want to create here, you are going to associate with Adobe, okay? That we are going to have here. So welcome to Adobe, when do you hear, the year, the country, and so on. Well, I don't put here because it's not everybody try to put. But anyway, you are going to have all the steps to create images. You can create images, yes. You can create with Adobe. This is a new one. It's not using Copilot, it's not using another one. You are going to create images like that. Yep. Okay, in the chat box, do I create another account? Yes, Carmen, I have 3 accounts. If you want, you create another account. Yes. Give me a second, please, because I need battery. Give me a second. Okay. Okay, yeah, you're ready. So please, if you want to create images, you can do that. Here you have the prompt. Group of diverse students building a robot together. So you are going to do anything that you want, very easy with Adobe. Yeah, you are going to do with Adobe. In the teacher tools, apart from that, email something, we are going to have different things. What do you want to do? Tell me something that you want to explore. Maybe multiple choice, maybe a lesson plan. I don't know. What do you want to create? Presentation generator, we're going to check here. For example, we are going to put here, what is the objective? You are going to add criteria. Okay, I am going to check in the chat box. A lesson plan, Stella, yeah, we're going to go to the lesson plan. Yeah. You're going to have everything, yeah, that you are going to have. Okay, what is the lesson plan here? Yeah, lesson plan. We go to the lesson plan. What level? What grade do you prefer? Anybody of you? Again, this is going to give you some specific thing, B1. Yeah, but this didn't have B1, no? Let's have a look that we are going to have in grade. They don't have about the level. The grade level, we're going to have like this. Year, no. It doesn't have about the level. Okay, so you are going to tell me 12. We're going to talk about here, yeah. I'm going to put about here. The standard, the objective, the topic, standard, or longer description, and we are teaching. What are you teaching? What is the topic? Tell me about the topic. The lesson plan related to what? Yeah, in the chat box, please try to put something that we are going to consider. Modal verbs, yeah, modal verbs. The longer of description, modal verbs. What else? What kind of vocabulary do you want? Modal verbs, what else? Passive voice, active and passive voice. Yeah, we're going to have past tense of irregular verb. We're going to have different things, yeah? Okay, yeah. But tell me about here. Apart from the topic, you are going to tell me more information. More information about here. What is necessary? 45 minutes. What is necessary that we are going to include? What is the objective? What is the goal of the class? What is the learning outcome? Students will be able to learn how to improve their English, how to do different things using modal verbs. Anything that you like. Obviously, you are going to improve this. Okay, you are going to have a prompt assistant here. Okay, because this is not here. Let's have a look. Improve prompt. Yeah, because this prompt is not correct. When you are going to put a prompt assistant, don't forget that it's very important that you start with the action. Create. What do you have to do? The subject, 45-minute lesson. I am going to copy and I just set the prompt and here, immediately here. Create a 45 lesson focus on modal verb, the learning outcome that the student will be able to enhance their learning communication skills. Yeah. This is something that I want. If you want criteria, if you want that we are going to align to different standards, you can add file, whatever you want. And right now we are generating, okay, I am doing this very quickly because of the time, we don't have enough time to do everything. So this is here, okay? So immediately in less than seconds, we are going to have all the information provided with something that you want, okay? So I am doing this in front of you, and this is closing a station, or maybe you can include here the steps that you prefer. And what is the most important? That you have the possibility to change here. Yeah, you can change here. And when this is ready, you are going to copy and you are going to paste in the Google document, okay? This is very easy, very practical, or maybe you are going to put a link of the website and you are going to have different action, custom prompts, summarize the link. Also is important what you have to include and so on. So from that also is very important that you are going to check all the information provided and the different tools that you have with this. Do you like it? All right, talking about help problems, giving and asking for suggesting questions. Okay, Serafin, very good about this part. So This is about major school, yeah, something that we are going to do. So today we learn about the Twee AI and also about the major school that you are going to have these new tools for some of you, for the majority of for you, and we are continue doing, okay? With Magic School, as I told you before, we have a variety of different features, of different tools that you are going to generate. So what is the most important that we are going to finish? Artificial intelligence potential to enhance English learning is beyond the tool, the human touch. So don't forget artificial intelligence is artificial. We need to be in combination with human. Please, to every prompt, when it gives you the result, don't forget to change and try to check if all the information provided is real or not. Try to avoid the bias and the hallucination. And a call to continuous exploration because we are teachers and we learn also from time to time. Okay? This is going to be 9:41. We're going to just to finish. This is a quiz that I prepared, but I don't do it about that because of the time. And let's have a look. We are going to have a link that I am going to put in the Google. I am going to give to the coordination, to Edutet coordination for the exam that you are going to have. Okay? So what do you want to do right now? Do you like here? Estela, it depends. It depends of you, the purpose. More features have Magic School. But what is the problem? That you only have 29 days. That means that in the past you have more facilities. Okay? The idea is that you are going to explore and it depends of the purposes that, of all your needs that you have. Don't forget that you can call me in everything. O link a Vicencio ELT and I need a photo of all of you. So what is for the module number 4? What do you have to do? Okay, here. Okay, similar that you are going to have in the Padlet that you remember that you create over here. Right now, what do you have to do? Instead of 10 prompts, you are going to have the same here, but okay, we are going to using Magic School. So here I am going to put the module number 4, and the module number 4 is going to be Twee AI and Magic School. Okay, I wanna that you explore both of them, and it depends of here. You are going to write, so step number 1, get free accounts on Twee, that we are going to put Twee, AI, and Magic School, okay. Here, and then the only here, no, we're going to do only more easy. We are going to put the step number 2, only choose one, or choose the 2, and you are going to compare the difference. Choose both of them. No, it's not choose. Use both of them. Yeah, that you are going to do the 2 one. Add the information that you want, and create some materials. Yeah, try to create some material. Easy, it's not difficult, it's easy. The idea is that you explore, okay? And you are going to tell me the benefits according to your students' needs. No according to my needs, according to the students' needs. I am going to put about here. Okay. Well, I love Snoopy, by the way. Okay, I'm going to do about this part. Yep, ready, and I am going to create in the other one. So thank you very much for those 4 days. I would like, please, that you are going to turn your camera on for the last photo. Right now, I am going to put in the Instagram because I have the photos for everything. Okay, so right now I can put for everything. Thank you so much. Give me a second. I am going to put. All right, I'm going to do it to everybody. We noticed that you have spoken. Ah, all right. I don't know. Yeah, we are here. Okay, this is 1, this is 2. Okay, I cannot see me right now. I can see it here. Okay, give me a second. The gallery. I don't know why I cannot show self view. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, well, thank you very much. Thank you very much for those 4 different weeks that we have with me. I hope that you enjoy during the term. Don't forget, please, that generative artificial intelligence has changed a lot. So everything that you have learned this year, maybe next year we have other features. Okay, as you can see, there are new that they are appearing. So all the time it's necessary that you have to be updated. Okay, because it's not the same here from the last year. And if you are going to compare from 2 years ago, it's quite different, okay? So thank you very much. I am going to take the photo right now. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, please look at the camera. 1, 2, 3. Here, another. Here, another one. Please, I need your camera. I need to say bye. Ah, the notebook. This is another one. This is immediately excellent. This is in another workshop. Is I have the facility with you, I am going to show you. And also the Google Banana and different things. There are a lot of things. Impossible in 4 different days to do that. Okay. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Goodbye. See you. Bye. Bye-bye. Thanks.
Goodbye, Miss.
Yes, Elena. Goodbye.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye.